Yo, HerbnRodg in the booth, no fluke, they spitting truth. Crimson Tide pride, rolling heavy like an elephant's hoof. Mic check for the Bama intellect. This the podcast, y'all better show respect. From Brian Denny echoes to Saban's gold throne, every episode's a touchdown, Alabama zone. Two voices in the game, no flags, no shame. They calling out the plays, giving players their fame. HerbnRodg, man, they break it all down. Crimson helmet shining, we the kings of the crown. Roll tide, every week they ride. HerbnRodg Podcast, where the truth resides. HerbnRodg.
The HerbnRodg Podcast coming at you. Another great night. Rodg is still doing a fit check. Yes, Rodg, you look
I know.
as good as ever, man. You look as good as ever. So
Look almost as good as you, man.
Ooh, we don't want you to take a step backwards. We don't want you to take a step backwards. So Alabama has just knocked off Ole Miss, so we will recap that game here in a minute. We are also officially counterwampling towards a game. We have a date.
Yes, we are.
We do not know anything else, so we will talk a little bit about
Remember, it's an event, so that's all we know.
So we will discuss that on tonight's show. And then Roger even has a random graphic or two that he wanted to look at. So we'll try and fit that in if we have. You sent it to me in text. So
all right, guys, let's say, don't surprise me. Yes.
The text even says you want to discuss this on tomorrow night's show.
Gotcha.
But first, you might notice the greatest jersey in the history. So
nice.
You guys, we don't buy jerseys anymore because you never know what's happening with the team anymore, right? The greatest brother known to man, and you can take that to mean my actual brother or a brother. Either way, he is the greatest brother known to man. Got me a jersey. I don't know what the 77 represents, but on the back.
Nice.
That's her. Rodg, thank you. I love this gift. This is awesome. I might wear it to A-Day. I know some people are going to be like, you got some herb? But that's fine. That is fine. Rodg, seriously, thank you, man. It is an awesome gift. I sincerely appreciate you.
You're welcome. Love you, Herb, man. Just wanted to show my appreciation for you. So I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the number. And if you do wear it in public, I wonder what type of questions people will ask. Like, did you play in 77? Was there a Jonathan Herb guy named number 77? I'm just trying to figure out what type of questions people will ask you. That's what I'm curious about.
I'm gonna look to see how many you start Googling.
Exactly. Just tell them. Tell them you were on the 97 or 98 team, didn't get a lot of playing time. Yeah. Saw that.
No, I'm going to tell them I was on the 77 team and just see if they try to guess. You don't.
They're like, how old are you?
Hey, right. I got the jersey. What do you say?
The jersey, yeah.
Appreciate you, Rodg. We'll get into the game in just a sec. Let's say hello to everybody. Eddie Alpha here. Roll Tide, Wrestling Divas podcast every Tuesday night, 5 p.m. Central Time. Boom!
Gotcha. Thank you.
17th try.
Good job.
Right on the first time. So, Carol, what's up? Good evening to you. And I might as well mention, I see it in some later comments. Randy got hacked. So his YouTube channel is not up. I know they missed today. I've texted him a couple of times. Whenever this happens, man, it's just like a frustrating procedure from what everybody's talked to. So
I tried to go on there. Was it 1 or 2 days ago? I think yesterday, and something was wrong. And then I finally saw his notification. So sorry about that, Randy. Hope everything gets kosher on that end.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. What's Cat Roll Tide? Yes, please do hit the like and subscribe. Our goal is now to get to 1,000. We're at 768. Also forgot to mention, these are two of our channel members, the Kat and Wrestling Divas podcast, both channel members. We appreciate them both. Kat had her first part of her channel membership. We did her top 5 Alabama players ever on offense. So there's a game this week at 7. We play at 7:30, right? So we will be covering. Yeah. We'll be covering the second half, I think, of this weekend's basketball game, but we're also going to try to slip in another channel members stuff. So I think we've only received about 2 so far. So it might come. Yeah. So
7:30.
Cool. Roll Tide, Nick. What's up, man? Good to see you. Nick said he's just happy for baseball season, so he said, "Screw this basketball stuff."
Yeah.
Tim, we I actually because of the channel members, like we got the email that was like, all right, your channel membership's been canceled. And I was like, did Randy just kick us off the channel?
And I saw him post something on Facebook yesterday, so that's when I kind of just try to realize what's going on. And I hate to see that happen with social media type of stuff because, you know, Randy's got a really, really big following, a big channel. So that's something that he's really kind of banking on right now. But hate to see that happen, but I hope he gets it restored as soon as possible. For sure.
Zach, Rod, did you make a friend today or did you stick with the usual group that you already have?
I think my usual group. I did not make a new friend today, but that is my goal in 2026. I'm glad you brought that up. That's one of my goals in 2026 is kind of make some new friends.
Make one new friend?
kind of grow the circle a little bit, but I'll work on it.
No, Rodg, I'm a surly old man, so my goal is to make one less friend. So I'll give you one friend. Gotcha. What's up, Timmy? Always good to see you, man. Sorry
thank you for joining us.
The Radio Show was gone, but definitely thank you for stepping over. Thank you, Carol. Mike, good point. Rodg, are you good? Are we allowed to talk about the game?
Yes, we can talk about the game. You know, it's funny. I was watching it on the TV and then on my phone. I think my phone was faster than the TV, so I was like, and then trying to get the kids ready to
dial up.
I know, man. This sucks, but yeah. Herb, just to let everybody know, who is your TV provider?
YouTube TV.
Man, YouTube is fast. Maybe okay. I gotta look into that.
YouTube TV is like me before the knee injury, so.
Oh my gosh,
Alex, man, good to see you.
Shout out to Alex.
Yeah, shout out. Sorry, man. The Pats. It was just a tough game, man. You know, it was a tough game. Seattle just a better team. Sometimes it happens. So that's well for the future, though. So
that front four in Seattle just kind of gave it to Drake May, man. But yeah, the Pats are young. May's young. They're in good hands. So New England will be just fine.
The 77 doesn't represent. We don't know what the 77.
I had never mentioned anything about that.
No,
don't know where that's
coming from. Because of the jersey, or did I say something else I mentioned in that, or is it? But anyway, Don Hancock, good to see you. Always appreciate you stopping by. And yes, we mentioned that in our chats too. So, Yep.
You know,
and Nick said he doesn't love us anymore, Rodg. So
you probably know this,
JB in a minute. So hope he's doing all right. Go ahead, Russell.
I think Saban tried to get Drew Brees to come to the Dolphins, but something happened with like his medical evaluation or something around that point. When they tried to get him around 2005, 06, whatever. But I think about that all the time. I'm like, man, we could have Drew Brees on our team, but hey, now we're going through our own QB troubles.
Yeah. He said, hey, screw this basketball stuff. He's got a Dolphins note for you. He texted me about it, so we can talk about that, Carol. Because they hired Kevin Patullo and the Eagles don't want him, and now the based on what he said on Bo's channel, I think he's also a Seahawks fan too. So Nick is doing okay. He's a Dolphins fan and a Seahawks fan. I was like, what? But okay. Yeah. And Alex, you guys are way ahead of schedule. So you're right, man. It was a great season. Like I said, I think they'll be back, man. And I love the coach. So good job to y'all. Carol, nobody wants him. Nick, I think that's the thing. You know, Breeze, Bama never gets Saban. If he does well, true. So
if he has a good season, maybe that's true.
Yep, the Dolphins are helping out Alabama. All right,
yeah.
Let's get into it, Rodg.
Yeah,
Alabama wins a game, 93-74. Much to the consternation of Alabama fans early on in the game, it was a very, very rough start.
Very rough start, yeah. No, it kind of reminded me of the start to the Auburn game as well. Just a slow start. I think going into halftime, we were like 5 for 23 from threes. I was just like, and we were up by 2. We're winning by 2, and I'm like, dude, if we had played any other team, maybe like Florida, Tennessee, we would be down by like 20 at half.
Yes.
So luckily we played a team that was somewhat inferior to us.
Yeah. Us having only 32 points at halftime was very abnormal. Like I said, 5 for 23 from the field. Well, it took 9 shots that weren't threes in the first half. So we were shooting 25%. Phylon was pacing everybody, had 9 points. I couldn't believe it when I looked up. And like I said, we were up by 2. I said, like we're going to win this game. But
we
I
were
don't
down
really
like 20
know
to
how.
11 at one point, and I was like, "There's no way we're going to lose to Ole Miss." But we kind of climbed our way back into the game, and then we started off the second half with like 4 for 5 for 3 or 3 for 4 for 3. Got hot, started moving the ball around, started playing a lot better in the second half. So I'm glad with the way we ended. But to your point, another slow and sloppy start, and that's something that we're going to have to fix going along the way.
Yeah, well, to your point, Rod, you can't play like that against your better teams. Like they will put some distance from you in the first half. So, yeah, second half. I mean, 12 from 22 from 3-point lane. Reitzel hit 6 threes in the second half. That man only took one shot that wasn't a three. So I guess he went in for a layup. It missed, and he's like, "All right, forget it. Never doing this again." And nothing but threes. But you saw better ball movement in the second half as well. A lot more open shots, but. I think a lot of it, unfortunately, does boil down to, Ole Miss is just not as good a team as you.
Exactly.
And I think there's not a lot of X's and O's breakdown. So
this is just one of those games where we can afford to shoot that bad in the first half and still win the game. So we're on a 3-game win streak in the SEC right now. We're gonna after this, I think when the standings change, we should be tied for 4th or tied for 5th. I think we're like 7th right now. So we're kind of slowly climbing our way up. And then we get the host a pretty bad South Carolina team Saturday night. So that should be a victory for us as well. So looking a little better. Feeling a little better about the basketball team.
Yes, sir. I agree. Yeah. Mike put it over in the comment, but I'm so glad they didn't do that today. And it was yesterday, the day before. Social media has exploded about it too. It's just kind of like, can we move on and get another game? I'm kind of glad it was an inferior opponent because this is a kind of a rough little scheduling thing where you go from an emotional game against Auburn and then you lose Badiako, and then you have to take shots from it. When Bruce Pearl thinks like he can take a shot at you, something has gone wrong because Bruce, you are not.
Is Alabama basketball bothering him that much that he has to just take a jab?
Yeah, I thought you were tired, man.
I think he's still thinking about that shot that Sears hit last year in their gym. So that's still rubbing him the wrong way. So
yeah, I agree. So let me see. Yeah, Kat, it was like they woke up. It didn't seem to be any huge coaching adjustment or anything like that. It's honestly just looked like the team woke up and played better, which is, I guess sad but true. But the shots started hitting, everything started falling. So I was happy about that second half. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody said, Now, we played Tennessee at home, right? Already?
I got to double check home.
Or is he talking about in football? Has he moved on to football?
I thought he was talking about basketball because we haven't even got that far yet. We hosted in the first game and lost by 6. So in basketball, I'm sorry, we play them again the end of this month in Tennessee, of course.
Right.
So,
but Rick Barnes kind of owns. Yeah. Yeah,
I hope we don't lose some, but it just depends on what type of team we're gonna bring to the table. So
okay, just said basketball.
Okay. Yeah. So hopefully not, Alex. Hopefully not.
Yep. And like Rodg said, with the way the standings are, I guess with us, you said we might move up to 5th or 6th. We're in ESPN's lock range and somewhere in between 4 and 6 as far as the standings, but you can't go on any slide. And at some point, you have to start beating some of these better teams. We can't continue to play that. So
no, and we have a chance to do that. Obviously, South Carolina is Saturday night. That should be an easy victory. But then the following game is Wednesday when we host Arkansas. Arkansas is playing really, really good basketball right now. They're 18-6. That game is on Wednesday, next Wednesday, actually 1 week from today. So that's one of those games that we really need to take advantage of. I think we have the number one strength of schedule in college basketball right now. Yes. So that's going to help us out when it comes tournament time. But to your point, going into the SEC tournament, which is going to be coming up soon, we need to show that we can play good basketball against good teams and not just beat up on the bad guys.
Yeah. Are you surprised that you're this late in the season? We're still not seeing much consistency. I mean, it honestly, at times, Rodg looks like LeBaron Philon or bust.
Yes. I am surprised.
I'm sorry, back up, Rodg. Do you pronounce it Philon or Philon?
Philon. I'm not like the other guy. Said where was that? Was it Auburn? Yeah, that was at Auburn. Of course, they were messing.
Yes,
they were messing up Philon's last name and Houston Mallard's last name. They were calling him Mullet, and I was like, Come on, that's not even close. Y'all are doing this on purpose, and you're constantly doing it. I guarantee you, every time they mispronounce a name, they're looking at each other, just laughing or elbowing each other, like okay, cool. Wait till Auburn comes. I hope we remember that when Auburn comes to the Coleman Coliseum. I hope our announcers remember that so they can kind of throw some jabs at those guys.
Yeah. Can we say something also?
Yeah.
Just let Dickie V do Duke North Carolina games.
Yes.
Because if he's going to do other games and we can audibly hear that he would rather be doing that game,
right?
Let him go do that game.
Right.
Okay?
And
please.
It's been like that for a while. Whenever he's been doing Alabama games in years past, he's never really sound too excited about that. But when it's Duke and North Carolina, he's like a kid at the night before Christmas or something like that. He's just going off about it. Duke, North Carolina, and he loves it. So be it. And this past weekend was a good game. It was a nice finish to that game. But to your point, I don't think he gets too excited about Alabama basketball or some of these teams in the SEC, even though Florida just won the national championship. Yeah.
Yeah. What Carol did mention, I was watching part of this when we started. Carol, I can't fault your team for this. Like the last game, getting smoked by Florida I wouldn't get down on your team too much. I was honestly surprised that y'all didn't score more, but Florida's defense has been great too lately. So, but you can't be too bad about this one. So that's just a great team. Probably your number one team in the SEC.
So it is what it is. Just take it on the chin and keep it moving.
Yeah. Alex, tell me more. Like, are we following them stats wise? Are we going to games? Like, what are we doing? Tell me more.
Yeah.
So, and then Rodg mentioned South Carolina is this Saturday, so we will be covering the second half of the game. Hopefully, it's just an easy game, yes, and we can just kind of to coast through it on that show.
Yes,
we will also debut at least one other one of our channel members. We have 6 channel members.
Yep.
We're going to debut at least one more of their top 5s. So we did get Katz this past week. And Kat, the legend, said, I'm not picking 5. I'm picking 5 offensive. I will give you defensive at another time. And we just said, yes, ma'am. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else jump out at you from this game, Rodg, before we kind of move on from it?
No, Rice-El was on fire. I like the way he looked. I still wish we could attack the goal a little bit more, especially when we're shooting 5 for 23. That's just a sign that says, hey, let's just take it to the rim like we did against Auburn in the second half. Other than that, this was kind of like our style of win. I'm glad we got the victory. 3-game win streak in the SEC right now. Should be 4 this Saturday night. Again, the big one is 1 week from today when we host Arkansas. That's going to be a good game. Should be a packed house.
Yeah. And to that point, Rodg, it's like there's a late in the game. You see a little baseline drive from Aiden Holloway. Now, the lane in the middle area is wide open for you because teams push out on you at the 3-point line. And you see Aiden Holloway drive the baseline, hit a little floater. Those are always there. Okay, he's got great handles. I know he doesn't have the size maybe, but that's always there. Phylon can almost get to the basket. When, to your point, A, those mid-range, those little mid-range shots, those floaters will be there. If those are great shots, go ahead and take them. B, once you start penetrating and people slide over, you can kick it out for better threes than what we're getting. Both of those will be better.
Yes. Those shots are there, and the smaller guys, Phylon and Holloway, need to take advantage of these because it's just a good way to add another realm to your game and to display it too. We know you guys can do it at practice. Do it on the court. We know what you guys can do. That'll help build up your average. Help us. It's an easier way to get points, and I like it when you go to the lane because you get to draw some fouls too. So get some of their good guys out of the game and get them into foul trouble. But we know Natos' DNA. We like to stay on the perimeter and play that game. But when it's not working, drive to the hoop. It's okay. We can do that.
Yeah. Especially when you're getting these situations where it's like we've taken 3 threes in a row, we've missed them all. And I know he pulls players for the mid-range shots, but if we miss 3 threes in a row and somebody gets to the free throw line, hits a jumper, we make it. Are we really pulling that guy? No.
Right.
Let's still hit that. So, has anything changed with this mini winning streak about your expectations for Alabama basketball this year?
Not really. My expectations are for us to make a nice run in the SEC tournament and then Sweet 16 in March Madness. I haven't seen anything that's going to change the team. When we got Bediako back temporarily, I thought maybe we could win another game in March Madness with some more size, but now with him gone, I still like the side. I like the way our team looks and how we're playing, but it's just going to be hard once we get to that third game in March because I just don't know what our bracket's going to look like. And I'm always worried we're going to get matched up against a team that just has much more superior size, especially down low than us. I mean, you saw what Florida did to us, Duke last year, those type of teams, we just don't match up well against them.
Yeah. Real quick, let me answer Alex's.
Okay.
Man, I am sorry to hear that, Alex. I'm also sending you my number, Alex, because, I don't know what I could ever do, but if you ever need something in Birmingham, get it. Yeah. But I'm just glad you're okay. And he posts later on, we stopped going to that. When I was at Domino's, we delivered to a couple places other places didn't go to. And then it was like one by one, somebody tried to rob somebody at this place, cut them off the list. So, man, I'm going to say this. You always do what's safe for you, and you know that. I mean, you're a man. But if you don't feel comfortable going somewhere, like that's what I did. One night I had one of my drivers, and she had to go to one of those places, and she looked at the pass. Oh, I don't want to go there. I was like, call them back, because I was doing everything. I was like, call them back. Tell them, hey, we don't have a driver that can go there tonight. They can come get us. I don't care. I'm not sending you there. So it's a pretty easy call. But no, I'm just glad you're okay, man. I'm glad that it wasn't that serious. I'm definitely going to hit you up for the rest of that story, though, later. Big Mike is back.
Big Mike?
So, operator rivers, but also tow cars. I got you. Okay. I didn't think you. Okay. You're right. So, but yeah, Nick, it could definitely be anywhere but me. I'm just glad you're all right, man. But like I said, I'm gonna hit you up after this so we can get more of that. So, all right. So Alabama beats Ole Miss 93-74. Definitely wild game as far as 32 points put in the first half and 61 in the second. And that's always the dangerous of, that's people always say what do we say the cap is? We think Sweet 16. But if they're hitting like they were in the second half,
we can hit the Elite Eight. Yeah.
Yes. So we're not a national title contender, but that is not a knock on the team. That's not a knock on Nate Oates. Sometimes it's just not your year. Go ahead, Rodg.
Yeah. No, I just get worried that we might get into a game in the March Madness tournament in which, let's just say it's the second game and we go lights out. We go 25 for 30 from threes. And then the next game we are absolutely cold and we just don't know what to do. And then we get down 15 to 20 points. I get nervous about those type of situations.
Yep. Which seems to happen to us. Yeah. But we don't have a lot of size, and that's just part of it, folks. Yeah. So sometimes those threes just get tougher when we play bigger teams. So that's it. Have not seen Sadie, so we won't play her video yet.
Gotcha.
So all right, good to hear you're good, Alex. Appreciate it. At the 8A game, with that was came out today. What, April 11th?
The event. You just said game.
Oh, the 8A event. Okay.
Go ahead.
What do you think it should be? Should we be playing a game, or should it just be like a little scrimmage?
I'm okay with a slight scrimmage. I don't want to see anything too physical, honestly. And I know this is going to go to much to the dismay of a lot of Alabama fans, but oh gosh, here we go. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. Is there a secret judge?
There is no disclaimers. There is no secret judge. There is nothing.
Did Big Mike create a graphic in which somebody's going to come on and say that I lost?
No. I hate that people are like, poor Roxy. Thank you. Somebody excited. Debate. Do you know who this is, by the way, in wrestling?
Oh,
yes.
Daniel Bryan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes. So,
all right, let's do it. This is Nick. This is a complete setup, but let's do it for entertainment purposes. I like to see what's going to happen after the debate. This is why I don't really like saying too much in my portion. I mean, I know it's going to go against me anyway. So,
but we want to hear what you have to say, Rodg.
Okay.
Or Ridge.
Ridge, yeah. Go ahead. So go ahead. Represent the topic.
Should there be a full out game?
Okay.
Or should they just play a little scrimmage or, little light activities? So you go first. You pick whatever side you want. This is how I know it's not rigged, because I just take whatever side.
I think there should be a light scrimmage going on during A-Day. First of all, season ended already back on New Year's Day. Fans have been salivating over the chance to see this new and upcoming 2026 team.
Word of the day, toilet paper.
What up?
Word of the day, toilet paper.
Oh,
salivating.
Salivating.
You ain't salivated.
They want to see what this 2026 team looks like. Fans also know that the 2026 team will not be fully ready by April, but we need something. We need some sort of football in our lives to kind of get us motivated and to kind of get us and hold us over until the first week of September, or whenever the first game is against East Carolina. So, yes, I'm okay with the light scrimmage as long as nobody gets hurt. I think that'll bring some more action. I think that'll bring some more excitement to the fans, too, because based on what happened last year, and keep in mind, I was not at A-Day last year, so I wasn't fully there. But based on some of the comments from last year and the criticism, it wasn't too exciting. It was more aimed at, getting some of the players to sign autographs, things like that. But I think being able to do that, have the autograph signings, and then having a light scrimmage go along with it, it'll kind of balance out things, and I think it will appease a lot of the Alabama fans. That's my side of the debate. Hurry up and finish your side off so we can see the graphic.
And Kat, I knew that wasn't it. I just thought it was amazing that he threw in his own. So here's the deal. Because, yes, I don't want injuries, and I get that, and death concerns, blah, 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 right? But they got rid of the spring transfer portal. And one of y'all's reasons, or when I say y'all, the coaches, was we don't want people to see our players, so we can't transfer. Well, they can't do that anymore. You have your people locked up for the whole year. Me, selfishly as a fan, I need some excitement. If I'm going to get out there and see these guys practice, and just let me into one of the other regular practices, and now you've lost the luster of the last one. See, all this NIL stuff that's going out there, get out there, take JB's idea, charge a couple bucks for them to go on, to go out there and play, or for the autograph, whatever. But let's raise some little NIL, especially here in Alabama. We find them falling behind everybody else. Yeah. Use this as an event. Okay. The town could always use it. The school could always use it. Like, I feel like this is another event, especially right in the middle of spring. And then especially for a team like Alabama, who's in the middle of a quarterback battle and maybe one of the most important years of your coaching existence there, Coach DeBoer, you need to know what you got on the field. So I need a game.
So what I said, shout out to Domo. Shout out to Domo. I'm sorry, Domo. I keep saying Domo. But I said a light scrimmage. So you said a game. It's almost
you said a light scrimmage.
You want a full-fledged game?
I want some
what if somebody gets hurt?
You will say that in every game. What if a guy plays too long in the first half against our best team? It's football. Somebody's going to get hurt. So
but if someone gets hurt during A-Day game in spring,
they got a lot of time to recover.
Tear ACL or what? Not if you tear your ACL, you're not going to be up and ready by September.
If somebody tears their ACL, I still have one good one. I will give that to them. They'll be fine.
You lost based on that comment. Anyway,
you just can't approach football like Rodg. Where did our players get hurt this last year in practice? So if we're going to cut out the game, are we going to cut out the practices too?
Like you football
can't
and
somebody might get hurt.
Yeah.
So, and Kat, I do too, because it's last year just wasn't it, especially with all this stuff going on all over the place. So, alrighty. I don't even think anybody's paying attention to the debate anyway. So I don't know.
I think so. This
is for me, you and Kat.
Alex is. So go ahead.
Let's get an independent third-party judge to weigh in.
All right.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brett, back again by popular demand to judge another debate. Boy, things have changed. Rodg, brother, I am seeing a lot of growth in you, bro. You are doing your thing. You are giving great points, and even though you give up, right towards the end because you think you ain't finna win, bro, you are doing a great job. And let me just say on a personal note, bro, I know you're an amazing brother, man, and I know you are a great guy. This show is thankful for you. That audience is thankful for you. And Herb, we know you're a little salty, bro. He don't even show it enough, but he thankful for you too, Rodg. You are a great guy. You totally killed this debate, bro. I love you, and I'm finna give my vote to Herb, because, I mean, he's still Herb, bro. You know, he still want to debate, bro. Ain't no love, ain't no hate towards you, bro. It just is Herb. It's Herb, man. So, love y'all. Have a great night. Roll Tide.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brad buttered me up, almost made me cry just to hit me with the jab at the end. Wow.
That was better than your. That was better than your. That was better than most of your efforts. So,
fair enough.
Did I miss Timothy saying he's going? Oh, Timothy, have a good night, man.
Tim, thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you.
What did I miss? I missed another one in there. Kat, this is kind of how I feel, especially since most of our injuries came in practice anyway. So
yeah.
And I'm gonna put it this way: Rodg and I used to coach a soccer team, right? It was 10 to 12-year-olds, so maybe the age is different, whatever, right? Whenever we did not want to come up with drills and stuff to do, we had a scrimmage in practice. They just wanted to play.
Yes.
I think that the players would want to play.
Yes.
So that's my personal thought.
They probably would.
Anybody.
But let's be honest, the main thing we would want to see at A-Day this year is a quarterback battle. That's what people really want to see. That's going to be the main topic going into the 2026 season. People want to see this person set themselves apart from the other person. Mac and Russell is who I'm referring to. And that's really what we want to see. The offensive line and the defense, those are things that will come with over time, but they're not going to be the most exciting factor of the football team. But if we can kind of see some sort of QB battle, that would be cool. But, I don't know how things are going to change over the next few months to see, if they're going to elevate A-Day any more than they did last year or if it remains the same. So we'll see what happens.
No, well said. And it's funny because that's how it was last year too. That's all we wanted to see. I mean, it's just the most exciting part. You feel like the defense is going to come together no matter what. Now, with as many different offensive linemen that we've gathered up, it would be great to have something like that where you could get more of them in and get more of them in the game. But yeah, we want to see the quarterback competition. Now let's say hello to a couple more people.
I
don't think Damo has seen Brett.
I think that's before, I would say Damo. That's Damo's first time seeing Brett. So that's Brett's first appearance at 20. We haven't seen him in a minute, Herb. So what is Brett doing his off down?
Yes, he did.
What is
he was just being nice.
What does Brett do like on an everyday basis? Like, what is his normal routine throughout the week? Like, what does Brett do?
We can bring him on one day. You can interview him. So,
hey, I like that idea. Okay.
We'll have a video where you just interview Brett. So,
okay.
You see, Kat, he is cool. He's a cool dude. And Rodg had nothing but good stuff to say about him. So,
yeah.
We'll save Alex's for one good second there. Whereas what Herb thinks he is on a daily basis, not at all. Don't be very well at all. Not at all. You guys, I probably have the lowest self-esteem out of it. My mom calls us once a week to tell me that Rodg is her favorite son.
Herb, you said it like a million times.
Because it's true.
Hair's on.
So,
all right, I guess I use this word.
Oh,
go ahead.
What are you doing? Did you just play the word? So what do most people in the chat think? Who's starting for us this year?
That's a good question because I think we've talked about this. Was it past Saturday? Because wasn't that our debate? Wasn't that the focus on our debate?
Yeah, that was y'all's debate on Saturday.
It was me and Hunter against Damo and JT. So that's it. This is a good question. I mean, I think regardless of how you look at it, I think both guys have a chance to succeed and both have their advantages. It's just I don't know. The bottom line is you haven't seen enough from both guys in serious gameplay action to kind of say this guy is better than this guy. We've seen more of Austin Mack, but we haven't seen so much of him play. Yeah, he played in the Rose Bowl, but we were losing 100-0, so that didn't really matter.
And you got a Mac vote as well.
Yeah, and I think it might be Mac. And what I'm saying is that if it is Mac and that's what the coaches choose, then I have to go with what the coaches think. That's all I can do. Right. And if hopefully Russell stays, and you don't want anybody to transfer, but let's be honest, with the quarterback room we have, eventually somebody's going to transfer. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. That's why they're stockpiling all these assets, because you're going to lose somebody around the way. That's unavoidable. So, Rodg, do you want to address this? That you are the favorite?
He's the favorite. He's the little brother. I am the younger brother. I'm not the favorite, though. It's a tie. It's an absolute tie. Depends on if you ask mom, dad, or Brett. So pretty much a tie.
Now, we've asked the show. Everyone on the show has given an opinion. Who's the favorite?
Yes.
Except maybe Alex, but I think everyone else in there has. Rodg is currently leading 102 to 21.
I think that score changes. That score changes drastically, like every time you announce it.
Well, why would I make it so bad for me? It's clearly true.
I don't know.
You know. Kat, no opinion on who's going to start for quarterback for Alabama this year.
Yeah.
So. All right, Ross, you want to bring up your slide? So
let's do it.
8-day game. I will be there. I know part of Roll Tide Nation is going to be there. We still haven't had any announcement. And I don't think any schools yet, right, have announced.
I haven't heard anything. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, what they're doing and who's opting out of it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from anybody else, but it's getting around to be around that time when they'll start making announcements. So, again, for Alabama, it's just like, is it going to be the same as last year? And I wonder if that's going to turn off a lot of people from actually coming, especially people that go like on an annual basis.
Right. How far would you travel if it was just a scrimmage?
Not too far, to be honest with you. I'm 10 hours away, so I mean, I'm not doing that just for 8-day. If it was just a scrimmage, so I don't know, maybe a few hours, maybe 2 hours max, to be honest with you.
Nick, to be fair, he was the favorite before the children. So,
oh gosh,
Mom used to call me once a month before the children. Now she calls me once a week. That's all that's changed. So,
oh my God.
Does Buckner need an extra year? And what sport?
How many years has he had? How old is Tyler Buckner?
Kat is not in favor of that idea.
Tyler Buckner is what, like 40? How old is he? Let's see.
Which, by the way, we have one vote for Mac, one vote for Russell, and one abstain. So
Buckner's 23.
Oh, well, Alex. Well, if I haven't seen you before, then I'll see you there. But you gotta hit me up before then. Buckner's 23. That's it.
Yep.
Didn't Winky play till he's like 28? So you got ways to go, buddy. She's Sweden. I thought it was Switzerland.
I always get those mixed up too.
Oh, Hunter, what's up? Was Hunter part of the winning team or the losing team?
Hunter was on my team, which is always the winning team. So I don't know what you want to call it.
Well, then there you go. Hunter was, yes. You know what's sad? I was going to put you and Damo versus Hunter and JT, but being Black History Month, I was like, I can't, be part of the racial divide. So I had to split up the team. But those are Hunter. Bama Blueprint every Friday, either 6 or 6:30. And then go check him out on TikTok as well. As always, killing it there. And then jumping up a lot on Sundays too as well. So
yeah.
She said that's what I mean.
Yes, thank you, Hunter. Appreciate that.
This is true. When I put you guys together, I'm like, they're going to kill it. I mean, Rodg only loses debates to one person.
Brad's brother.
What? Brad's brother. So Mike with the diplomatic answer, but he does say Mac. I think that's kind of a vote for Mac. So you got two votes.
That's my answer too. Whoever gives us the best chance to win, that's who I want playing.
Yes.
And let's be honest. Whoever starts,
Alex, but barely.
Whoever starts at quarterback is going to receive the same type of criticism that all of our quarterbacks, that most of our quarterbacks receive anyway. Once they make a mistake, so let's see what happens there. Because if Austin Mack starts, let's just say he doesn't throw an interception until Game 7. The minute he throws an interception, how come Keelan Russell's not playing, and vice versa. So that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me pull this up real quick, Rodg, because you're absolutely right. And the way, what are we? Yeah. Oh, this is a nice looking one. We'll pull this up real quick. Rodg, tell us your favorite memory about Herb while he's pulling this up.
Favorite memory? Oh, this is an easy one. Back when I was in the 6th grade, me and my friend Dana were playing basketball. This is when we lived overseas.
Oh my God! I said favorite.
This is my favorite. Back when we were playing, and she and I were playing basketball. Dana had a crush on me. We were just enjoying our time back in the 6th grade. All of a sudden, I look to my left. Fence opens. Here comes my brother, much older than us, bigger than us, better at us than basketball. He just said, "You know what? I see my brother over there hanging out with this little crush. Let me go ruin that." So Dana gets the ball, dribbles up, decides to shoot a mid-range jumper. Herb blocks his shot, goes over the fence, over some birds, down the hill. Ball goes basically to Grenadier where we live. So it was like a couple hundred yards away. Dana cries. Why would he do that? I thought your brother was nicer than that. Why is your brother so mean? Herb picks up his backpack, walks and goes plays with his friends. I have to sit there and console Dana while she cries. Herb never apologized, never said, "Is everything good?" Just left. That's my favorite memory. And yes, a lot of that I just made up, but
your favorite memory is always going to be the Dana story. Oh my goodness. This dude right here. So Nick said you won because y'all are Rodg and Hunter. Oh, yeah. 11. That's fine. Whatever years you guys step out, it's not February. We can mix up the teams a little bit more for sure.
Yeah. Things will look different during March.
He's allowed to be about here. Yep. Always good to see y'all. And how are his hands, Mike? Can he catch? That's all I need to know. So,
sure.
Hunter, absolutely. Look, if mom drives the lane,
you do that to mom?
Dude, I would tell mom don't bring that weak crap around here. So, yes. And the guy in the wheelchair, look.
Wow.
The guy in the wheelchair, I might let him shoot the first time. If he makes it, it's game over from then. I don't care.
Now I understand that. If he makes it, I can't handle that anymore. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Yeah. That's a competitor. Yeah.
Look, some of the older sisters just, Yep. Could be the hero and get the girl. Nah,
not that time. Nah.
I appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate you. So,
I don't think so. I think he's gonna.
Okay, Don.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think once they decide who QB1 is, I think that's going to be QB1 going throughout the whole season, minus any injuries or anything like that. So I don't think they're going to change it up. Yeah.
So to that point, Don.
Yep.
Maybe not start, but you've got those first 2 games for sure to try to work it out. So if you saw one start against East Carolina and he was shaky and they gave the start to the other one versus Kentucky, maybe early on you could see some stuff like that. But I agree with Rodg. Once we get going, you need to give confidence. And you honestly have the first 5 games to really work stuff. Obviously, Florida State beat you last year, but at home, you've got to think better. South Carolina's returning a lot, but you're going to know a lot more about them by the time that game comes along. So really, first 4 games, and it's Mississippi State, you need to work out whatever you've got with your quarterback and your run game in those first 5 games. So if your other quarterback's going to get pulled, it's got to happen early. Now, do you want, with Keelan Russell, there's the intangibles as far as, like, if I'm pulling this guy early, is this guy checking out and saying, all right, I'm out of here, been here. And with Mac, he's been around. This is like his last shot. So there's a lot of extra to go along with it, but you've got to get it worked out in those first 5 games. Go ahead, Rodg.
No, I think it's a good problem to have. And like you said, those first 2 games, I can see either one starting, but then once you get to Florida State, that revenge game, you got to have your solidified quarterback.
And this is what
South Carolina. South Carolina and then Mississippi State, you want to have a quarterback. And then going into Georgia, you need to know who your QB1 is. So we'll see what happens in these first 2 games. I know Kentucky is an away game, but let's be honest, Kentucky's offense is nothing to kind of like be afraid of. They always usually have a pretty good defense, so we'll be mindful of that. But I think that should be an easy victory. Florida State, Malzahn is gone. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad for us. In South Carolina, Mississippi State, and then obviously we got Georgia. So first couple of games, we can kind of work out some kinks. And then going into, October 10th, we've got to have our guy.
Yeah, I agree. When you're already getting some score predictions, some schedule predictions. So
yeah,
we're definitely going to do that later. But for Hunter, I'm going to say, if you're saying that record, you're thinking lose to Georgia, lose to LSU at LSU.
I'm leaning more on the 10-2, and I wish we can go 12-0. I just don't know how good LSU is. This. I don't know how good LSU is going to look this year, Herb. I know they got Leavitt coming in from Arizona State. They got Jordan Seaton, the offensive tackle. Defense should be good. I have to see them play a few games to kind of figure out what's going on there.
Agreed. I think he's just stockpiling talent, and I'll have to look at LSU's schedule later. But you just feel like it's kind of like playing Auburn in this case, where LSU is going to throw everything at you by the time you get to this game. Lane wants to beat Alabama.
Yeah. And I guarantee you it's going to be a night game in Baton Rouge or whatever. Even though the last time we did that, it didn't go so well for LSU. Lane's going to want all that stuff. He's going to want to bring the Tiger to the stadium and everything. So Lane's going to be throwing everything at us and hoping to beat DeBoer.
Yep, I agree. So that, to me, that's the biggest reason why that'll be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yep, I like playing South Carolina home so much better. I also just feel like with the way the team is constructed, we'll be a little more consistent next year.
Yeah.
I feel like, I hate saying I feel like because I have no idea. I feel like we'll be able to put teams away a little bit better next year.
Yeah.
We'll see. But that's it. So Nick said eventually. That's why I always pick 10-2. It's always a safe bet. So, and I forgot that with Rod, like Rod said, with him being gone. So, Alex already also at 10-2. So for Alex and Hunter, I don't know if he said it already. Oh yeah, he did say it. Tennessee and LSU. Tennessee, you're right, because lately now we go to Tennessee, we lose, but I just don't fear them right now. So, and I might be wrong, but I think we can get them. So, and when we drop Vanderbilt off the schedule, I'm tired of playing them.
Well, now the thing about Vanderbilt is, Pavia's gone, but they got the number one quarterback in the country in Jared Curtis. But then again, he's a big kid, but we have to see him play a couple of games. I really don't know how good, he's going to be on that Vanderbilt team. But Clark Lee's done a great job with the program, so Vanderbilt could be another threat this year.
Yeah. Well, he's asking Hunter. Hunter, I'll never pick Georgia to beat us either.
Yeah.
So we have too many Georgia friends. So will be A&M and LSU. A&M, because they do have a lot of returners as well, but at home. So I'm hoping not for that one.
Remember, A&M's a homecoming game too.
If there was a game you could go to next year, like off the top of your head, this will be an epic one. Yeah. So appreciate that comment. Early lesson in Bryant Denny West. Yes, I agree. And I can't believe that case is still ongoing.
Same here. I'm not even gonna look that stuff up, but
And Alex, I was kind of surprised, but it's something Nick Saban even argued about before he left. He was like, we shouldn't get these three teams. So I guess I get it, but I'm kind of still a little bit surprised that it's gone. And I think that'll wrap you up on that end. Kind of getting towards the end here. We might just end just a few minutes early anyway, just so we have. If anybody has a last minute first person to do it, not personal, sports one.
Not personal, I don't care. Sports one?
Well, because sometimes they always put themselves into, I don't know if anybody wants to get thrown out tonight. Work, play, live, ditch. We could answer that. Oh, I forgot. She didn't show up tonight. It might be work. It might be busy, but we will still show her love.
All right.
What's up, guys? Been a rough couple weeks for us.
She's parked.
We've lost 3 straight. Yeah, that's not good. And we lost Alabama on Saturday at home. And then last night to Vandy at home. So, we went from winning 4 straight to losing 3 straight. probably going to lose 4 straight because we're going to play Arkansas on Saturday in Bud Walton, and they want revenge because they beat us. I mean, we beat them. So, yeah, not great. We're going to be a bubble team again because we just can't keep doing this. But, yeah, so hopefully we find a way to go 5-2 or 4-3 in the next 7 because we are headed towards, like, the end of the season, which is crazy to think, and we need to stack some W's. We're not going to get in the tournament if we don't win at least 4 more of the next 7. And I don't know. The team's just so inconsistent. It's up and down, half to half. There's just nobody that's like grabbing the team and being like, let's go, guys. So yeah, I may or may not even watch Saturday. I turned it off last night because I was so pissed. But anyway, War Eagle.
See what happens when she's parked. It's so the car isn't moving. So
I was surprised
Mike was first. So who are you picking, Mike? Nick, you missed the cut.
Which one?
What's the NIT?
Herb, what does NIT stand for?
Not in tournament.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
So Mike says Rodg for sorry.
Alex wants Herb to do it. Good grief. I got like 4. So Mike didn't say anything. So he did say Rodg. So Rodg, let's set the stage. Work, play, live, ditch.
Yep.
From Big Mike.
Yep. Okay. That's a good one. This is a good one. Work, play, live, ditch. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Dan Marino, my favorite quarterback of all time, and Drew Brees. Since Dan Marino is my favorite quarterback of all time, I'm going to hang out with Dan. I want to sit down and just talk to him about some of his good old glory playing days. We can hang out on the weekend, kick it. I just want to see what his lifestyle's like. Dan Marino is my favorite quarterback of all time, so I'm going to go ahead and hang out with him. Work, probably Peyton Manning. I heard, based on the amount of film he watches and studies, and that's what made him such a great quarterback. I think his work ethic is unmatched. I will work with Peyton Manning. Live and ditch. I'm gonna live with Tom Brady. I think that's a pretty cool lifestyle. He's no longer married, so maybe he's got a little free time now. I don't know if he's got a girlfriend or what he's got going on now, but I think I would go ahead and live with Tom Brady. We can kick it. I'm just no major reason, but I'm just gonna go ahead and ditch Drew Brees. Again, no, it's just like process of elimination. I don't mean to do it in a rude manner, but I am gonna ditch Drew Brees. I'm sorry, Drew. Maybe next time. Sorry, Cat. Man, you are dead to me. That was
wow. Look, what do we got? 4 more minutes. All right, we're gonna run through. All right. Alex said he wanted his to go to me. So work, play, live, ditch. User suggestion: Jordan, Magic, Kobe, Shaq.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So in this hypothetical, I mean, you pick Kobe. I did this the other day, but he's not here anymore. I'm already to tell you I'm hanging out with Jordan. So I don't know if that means we're gonna be smoking cigars at 3 a.m. at a poker game or whatever. But I'm like, Mike, hand me some chips. Yeah. So definitely hanging out with him. I would live with Shaq because Shaq's generous. So I think we'll have a chef at the house. We'll have all that. So in this hypothetical, I'm gonna work with Kobe. Just because I know the work ethic and I know he'd be there and it'd be great. And
who are you ditching? My bad.
Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, because he got himself in a little bit of trouble, and I don't need any of that kind of trouble. So I'm gonna stay away from Magic. Hey, I don't need any of that kind of magic. So I'm good. I appreciate you.
We're getting canceled.
Oh my God. So Nick has one for you. Do you know everybody in here?
Cap was the only one that I was drawing a blank on.
So we'll wait till he explains whoever that is. I'll take Hunter's next one then.
Okay.
So we'll hurry up and get through these. Derrick Henry, Devontae Smith, Mark Ingram, Nick
That's
Saban.
fine.
He said take AJ out because it's Black History Month. So I got you, Hunter. That's
Did he say
Hunter
that?
said it. That's what he posted down there. So
Okay,
it's not me.
okay, my bad.
All right. Work, play, live, ditch. Derrick Henry, Devontae Smith, Mark Ingram, Nick Saban. This is interesting. So in this kind of groups, you always work with Nick Saban. It might be tough. And like I could just see him now. It's like, hey, work starts at 8 sub 55. I know, like in the commercial, but I'm gonna still pick Saban because all the stuff will be right. Probably have me run around and do all the stuff, but it'll still be right. I will live with Derrick Henry. I might regret this because I know his lifestyle and all the food, but at least I know when I buy sweets and bring them in the house, he's not eating them. Or if I buy fattening fried foods, he's not eating them. So we'll be all right there. So I'll hang out with Devontae Smith. Now I don't even have a real good reason for it, just because he's one of my favorite players. So Mark Ingram, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ditch you only in this one. But you're still a legend and a true Gump, and we appreciate you. So I'm sorry. Hunter made me do it.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Did he ever?
Yeah, he met Cap from Bama. I know that is, but I didn't think it kind of went. Pull up Knicks right quick. So I can do Knicks right quick. We got time.
All right.
See, it didn't. Cap didn't ring a bell because everybody else was with the Dolphins or was with the Dolphins, but then Cap was like, Bama. So
Just
it kind of threw
random.
me off a little bit. Yeah. All right. So let's do these 4. I don't know much about Patullo, so I'm just going to go ahead and ditch him right off the bat. And I really don't want him to be our XOC, even though that's already happening. But I'm just going to ditch him just to let him know I don't like him. And if he messes up in Miami, he's going to have to hear about it from me, Nick, and about a million other people. So ditching Patullo. Cap. Obviously, Cap didn't really do too good at his job, so I don't know anything about his work ethic. I might just have to live with Cap just so I can ask him why he made some of the decisions he made, and then maybe we could just share some chips or something and just talk and whatever. But we'll just be roommates, but we won't talk a lot because I just don't feel like talking too much. So then it's work and then play. I'm going to work with McDaniel. I think he's a great offensive coordinator. Hate to see the fact that things didn't work out as a coach, but I'll work with him and I'll hang out with Tua. We can talk about the Bama days, talk about family, whatever the case may be. So I knew Hunter was going to say something when Tua's name popped up too. I'm not clicking on Hunter's comments.
Alex said he ditches somebody who's not even in the thing. I realized this got that many comments, so there's one left.
Oh, wow.
I would too. He just wasn't on the list. That would have been an easy one. So
yeah.
She says you're there. What did I say? Rodg will be talking about how you not dare ditch Tom Brady.
Man.
And Carol, I don't know which one. We've both have done 2. So who do you want to do yours? And we're going to end the show there. So
yeah.
He said Rodg, but I think he had already had 2 at that point. Sorry, Hunter. Everybody's picking you to do these. Like next time, I'm just leaving. I'm going home.
He ran the AFC East for a couple decades, but I'm still kicking him.
Cat, I just know it was trouble. I was in Germany. We woke up one morning and Dad told me Magic done got some trouble, and I was like, "That's got to be no way." So yeah.
You say that.
How I'm said to like, dang!
Oh my god!
Show. Yeah. Who we don't like at the moment.
You know what? Since we're dead to Cat, maybe Cat will watch the show with Brad Ridge. Maybe that's the show she'll watch.
That's what we need to see Ridge now.
Brad Ridge, yeah.
Rodg gets the ditch a lot.
I get ditched a lot. Right. Yeah, that's the thing. All right.
You do not. Who is the one that ditched his brother before he even finds out if he's in the thing or not? So.
All right, looks like we're at the top of the hour. Herb,
yeah.
What do you say?
I missed where Carol's was. I saw it, and she didn't say who she wanted to do it. So flip a coin. All right, the next person to post a name, that's who we do. Oh, Herb, we can do it and listen in the future. I'll just do it right now. All right. Work, play, live, ditch. McAfee, Saban, Herb Street, and Howard. Ditching Desmond Howard. Even if it's February, he's gone.
During this month?
I mean, Sorry, Des.
Wow.
I can't even say I love you, bro. Just, I don't even know what you're doing on the show anymore, bro. So
goodness,
I'm ditching Desmond Howard once again. Work with Saban because that just seemed like the best place. We definitely get to work on time. We do all the stuff. Blah blah. I will live with Herb Street. Especially, like, I'm not a huge dog person, but he'll bring in the new dog, and we'll probably watch a lot of game film at the house and a lot of sports, and we'll be fine. And I'm going out with McAfee. The bonus of going out with McAfee is he's coming out in a tank top, so I know I will be dressed better than him at least, or similar, and I'm good to go. So
a tank top is like a suit to him. That's like his suit, basically. Yes.
Yeah. So,
all right, cool.
There you go. Max, you'll have you some special kind of trees. You can't get fishing off of Rodg on Saturday. Brad Ridge, Darnell,
and the return. Okay.
So there you go. All right, folks, we survived. We appreciate y'all. Thank you once again to the channel members for holding it down. Saturday, we'll be going for our first super chat again. Yes. Appreciate you all. We will be here around 8:30, halfway through the Bama game. Hopefully, it's a celebration.
Yes.
And Rodg, any final thoughts?
No final thoughts. Glad Bama won the basketball game today. Looking forward to an exciting weekend, and happy Valentine's Day. And happy birthday to, I think Kat's birthday is what? Was it Friday? Did I see that in the chat? I forget. And then my wife's birthday is Saturday on Valentine's Day. So
yeah.
Happy weekend, everybody.
Happy to Herb for his jersey.
Happy to Herb. Love the jersey. And shout out to Brad making another appearance. Shout out to Brad. We got to get him back on the show. Brad, I'm telling you, Brad Ridge. That's what it's going to be. So.
All right, folks. Y'all have a good night. Oh, Hunter. I think
Hunter, we
will frame this on the wall.
We will.
Hunter with our first ever super chat. Thank you, brother. Love you.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you being on the show this weekend, and great debate. You helped Rodg get one of his. I think Rodg has 3.5 debate wins before you, so now he has 4.
Wow,
Hunter, appreciate you, bro.
Hunter, we appreciate it, man.
Yep. Y'all have a good night.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.